Welcome back, true believers, to another Spider-Man PS4 related video, and today I am talking about the possible titles that we could be getting for Spider-Man PS4. So in this video, I'm going to talk about two titles that I believe Insomniac Games could use for Spider-Man PS4, as well as three personal titles that I have come up with for the game. So, you know, as you can see, the titles of the previous Spider-Man games that I have for Xbox 360 haven't been too outstanding because these were just based on the movies. And then this is the only original Spider-Man game that I have for the Xbox 360. The other ones I have on my PS3. So for Spider-Man Web of Shadows, titles give often, at least titles often give a, point or leading adequacy of what the game or movie or story of whatever, literary type of experience that you are doing, like reading a book or watching a movie or etc. They're supposed to give you a basis, understanding of what the knowledge of what the title is going to mean for the story of the character that you are reading about, playing as, or watching for a movie or whatever. So for Web of Shadows, it was basically the connection between Venom and Spider-Man, of how Venom tried to overtake New York with symbiotes and create his own personal world of New York, and Spider-Man was trying to liberate New York from all the symbiotes, and that, along with the inner, battle he had with himself while wearing the black suit, was a web of shadows between him and Venom and himself as Peter Parker. So this leads me to believe that for Insomniac Games, since they are making a standalone Spider-Man game that is not related to movies whatsoever, they could be doing a brand new type of game that has no connections to anything, and it could just be Spider-Man. We could just get a game called Spider-Man, which I'd be totally fine with. It would just be simple, kind of like how they did the new God of War 4. That is still technically the fourth God of War, but they're just calling it God of War. And since this is a new Spider-Man series of games that I hopefully will turn into a series of games, this is just Spider-Man. It's Insomniac Spider-Man, and they could just call it Spider-Man. Perfect. Or kind of like a above title, like the Ultimate Spider-Man game, a title before the name Spider-Man. So we have the Amazing Spider-Man and the Amazing Spider-Man 2, and then we had Ultimate Spider-Man. We could get Spectacular Spider-Man. That hasn't been used for a game before, so they could easily just call it the Spectacular Spider-Man. No repercussions, no nothing, it would work fine. And then here are my three personal titles. So we know for a fact that the main character in this game is going to be Peter Parker. And we are going to see a side of Peter Parker that we have never seen before, and we are going to experience how it is like being Peter in this game, and we are going to see how his character unravels throughout the game, as well as how he has to deal with the life of Spider-Man. And, since that's the case, I thought of titles that relate to that dynamic, because a direct quote from Insomniac Games is that the best stories are when Spider-Man's world and Peter Parker's world collide. And that is the motto that they have been following and have been standing true to ever since. So, with that in mind, I have come up with three possible titles. We can have Spider-Man Web Warrior, which is just a cool little subtitle for the game. Spider-Man Coming of Age, which is Spider-Man coming of age as Peter Parker, trying to come of age as he is also Spider-Man. Or a simpler one, Spider-Man Dawn of a Hero. Because even though he has been Spider-Man for a while, this Peter Parker himself hasn't really gotten to shine as a hero because of how nerdy and quirky he is. But as Spider-Man, he's free. He can be who he really is, a witty, funny guy who's super responsible and does the right thing to save the people that he cares about. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope it was informative and helpful and fun for you guys to watch and listen to. And let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think a title for Spider-Man could be on the PS4. So thank you all so much for watching again. Tune in next time, true believers. Peace.